Okay, today is February the 10th, 2016. We're watching the Northeast Pacific water vapor loop, and we're watching three separate low pressure systems spinning in a pinwheel pattern. They have nowhere to go except just continue to spin around in this area because there's high pressure that's been blocking a lot of this weather. The pattern has changed slightly. We've got a diagonal area of high pressure along this axis right here, sort of to the north-northeast. That is allowing some of this weather to move in to Washington, Oregon, and California. Now, today in Los Angeles, we saw a lot of aerosol spraying to the southeast, to the south, and to the southwest. And that was because we had some moisture right here moving through the Southern California area much earlier this morning and in the early afternoon. And we'll take a look at that on the MODIS Today map. We have an area of moisture, tropical moisture, trying to move north, and that is being blocked by some high pressure that's been positioned into place. This has been installed deliberately to prevent this tropical moisture from moving up into this area right here. And that would end up moving into probably Los Angeles and San Diego. So they've got high pressure right here. That's going to prevent any rain in Southern California. And of course, we've got that high pressure position still in that area. Let's take a look at some of these other maps. You can see the got clockwise rotation down here. We've got clockwise rotation right in here where all that high pressure is still positioned. And we have a jet stream flow here. Let's take a look at that. This is the jet stream map. And we've got a disruption out here off of the California coast, and that is deflecting a lot of that moisture up into Washington and Oregon. Okay, let's go back again and take a look at this map once again. So we've got a disruption right here, and that is deflecting a lot of that moisture up into the northwest. Okay, let's take a look now at the western U.S. water vapor loop. We've got a lot of moisture here. There are a lot of aerosol chemtrails being dumped, sprayed all through this frontal system right here. We'll take a look at that. So you can see that clockwise rotation, a lot of high pressure. This right here was what was moving through the southern part of the state today, right here, and this was all laced with chemtrails. We all saw that, those of us living here in Southern California. And we can see we've got a transmitter right here that is applying heat into this core. And we've got high pressure right here on the other side of the front, and that is separating this tropical moisture field right here from getting from merging with what we've got going on right here. So this is a strong area of high pressure right here that is separating these two weathers. We've got tropical moisture here, and we've got this flow right through here, and that is separating the two moisture fields. All right. Here's the infrared loop, and most of that moisture, as I say, is going right into Oregon, Washington, and part of Northern California. Okay, here's the surface analysis map, and we can see those three lows right here. These are just spinning around each other. They have nowhere else to go. We'll just keep an eye on those. Meantime, we've got high pressure still parked in place right all through here. We've got 1,033 millibar. We've got 1,028 millibar here. We've got 1,023 here and 1,023 right here. So there's a lot of high pressure still parked right diagonally right up and down the west coast of the United States. So that's the reason why some of this frontal system is moving in. It's sort of being allowed to move into Oregon, Washington, and part of Northern California. But nothing is getting into Southern California from down here in the tropics or from the west. So that's unfortunate. These people are controlling our weather. We have very little to say about it other than to try to expose it. Okay, here's the MODIS Today. This is the True Color satellite map. And we can see that Los Angeles right here, this morning we had a lot of chemtrail activity visible offshore. to the southwest and also to the southeast. If we just pan around, we can see a lot of trails. Obviously, there's a lot of chemtrails, and as we move out over the Colorado River, which is all right here, we can see a lot of aerosols being sprayed. This off-white, this dirty off-white color, this is all chemtrail mix all through here. Now, we're missing a lot of the map today. We're missing quite a big portion of the map. And so I'm just going to focus what was happening right off of Los Angeles and areas north up near central and northern California. We can see a lot of chemtrail mix all over the tops of these natural clouds. We have some natural clouds, like right here. We've got this stuff right here is all natural clouds, but this stuff on top of that is this chemtrail mix. Here's some more natural clouds all through here. Okay. All right, so that was what we saw today in the LA area. Let's take a look at the geostationary satellite. This is the water vapor loop. You can see these three systems moving around each other. We've got three low pressures in here. We've got strong area of high-speed jet stream moving through here. We've got this frontal system that's being blocked, and we can see these chemtrails being laid out all through here. All through here. They're running them in a diagonal pattern, perpendicular to the flow. And we can see this tropical moisture right down here. This is all being blocked by that area of high pressure all through here. All right, let's take a look at the, this is the 500 millibar chart. We can see those three lows are just indicated as one big low spinning around. And we've got high pressure parked in place right here. Ridge of high pressure. 300 millibar is pretty much the same. We see a little dip here. There's some low pressure indicated here. And this is where we had some of that small moisture field moving through the area, and they were spraying chemtrails over that. We just took a look at that, and there's a lot of spraying going on offshore right here. So tomorrow, which will be Thursday, we're going to see a lot more of this chemtrail crap blowing right over our region tomorrow in Los Angeles. That's my forecast. Currently, right now at 10:35, we've got 58 degrees. We've got 30% relative humidity. The dew point is 27 degrees, and the barometric pressure remains at 30.07. All right, let's take a look next at the, this is the wave analysis out in the Pacific. We have some very large swells moving towards the California coast right here. We've got, currently there's 6, 7, 8 foot swells out here, and then we have 9 to 12 to 15 and 18 foot swells making their way towards the U.S. West Coast. And we've got 24 and 27, 30 foot swells right out in the core of this system offshore of California. And that all of that weather, all this weather is going to be blocked for the most part. Okay, so that's pretty much the report for tonight. We've had very warm weather. It feels like July. It's very dry during the morning and afternoon. This morning, I believe the humidity was, let's take a look here. This morning, the humidity was at 10:30, it was 13%. So these chemtrails are keeping the relative humidity very, very low. The high pressure and the chemtrails are keeping the humidity very low. And it looks like it will remain that way. We've got, nothing's going to change right down here, but we do have a change in the pressures. So things are moving through Northern California, and we'll keep an eye on that. And we'll do another update tomorrow. That's it.